we continue our journey, and I'm at the stall of Herrenknecht, and I'm with Mr. Manoj Garg, who's the managing director of the company. Mr. Garg, a pleasure to meet you, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
So let's, this is quite an impressive, I mean, I have to start off by talking about this model that we have here. Can we just go this way? And so talk to me about this machine initially before we get into the main part of the
There are
chat.
different kind of tunnel boring machine.
Yes.
We generally call them TBMs.
Yes.
The short form. And the TBM typically depends on the geological profile of the area in which you have to make a tunnel. So you do the investigation, and accordingly you design the machine.
Right.
So every machine is specifically designed for that particular project.
Yeah.
And not only the power, there are a lot of other things. There are a lot of variables.
Okay, so the interesting thing is every machine is bespoke.
Unique.
Depending on the geology.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Geology and the length of the tunnel, diameter of the tunnel,
right.
and type of the TBM also. There are various types of TBMs available. This is a typically open, we call it open TBM because it doesn't have any face pressure exerting on it.
Right. So starting from this is the cutting disc, I guess.
Cutter head.
And then we have this entire machine, obviously being a model.
Yeah.
This is
generally 100 meters.
About 100 meters. That's
meters,
yeah.
And this is the TBM which is being used in a hydroelectric project up in north in Jammu and Kashmir.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On a very strategic project, I won't name it otherwise. And this is a double shield, we call it.
Yeah.
Double shield TBM. So you have gripper shoes here, so it grips like this.
Yeah.
The rock
moves
forward, then push the segment like this. You see the segments.
Yes, yes, the segments are underneath.
So
yes.
they become a ring.
Yes.
Like if you have traveled ever in metro in New Delhi.
Yeah, you can see the concrete rings. Yes.
Yeah, rings.
Yes.
One ring is like several segments like this.
Of course,
they're tied together.
Yeah.
So the moment the machine moves forward, segments are put up automatically with the help of this. And there are, of course, a couple of guys there.
Yeah.
And then the tunnel is finished more.
And of course, then there are conveyors which can take the debris away and all from the cutting end. Yes.
Yeah, that's the conveyor.
Yes.
You see the light over there.
Yeah.
On the top deck.
Yes.
And then on behind you drop it in the. I mean, a muck pit or like this MSVs is there, and then multi-service vehicles or the rail track.
And then that takes the debris away. Yeah. Okay. So let's broaden out the chat a little bit. So tunnel boring machines is the key part of what you do. It's a German company, I guess. Yeah.
It's a wholly owned German company.
Yeah. Okay. But what role does bauma play in, and how does bauma bring benefits to the company in terms of your customer outreach strategy?
You're talking about India or Germany?
Let's start with India first because we're here in Noida.
Being a German company.
Yes. Yeah. You need to be there, of course. Yes.
You need to be there.
Yes.
And yesterday our chairman was also there.
Yes.
Whose name the company is? He is the owner chairman of the company. Dr. Martin Herrenknecht was here. He left this morning for Germany.
Yeah.
And it really gives us a good visibility.
Yes.
Nice weather.
And that's
in Delhi
true.
at
That's
the
true.
moment,
Yes. Yes.
A lot of customers walking by.
Yeah.
Also, it's a good platform to meet the old friends. Actually.
Of course. Yeah.
So it brings multiple benefits to us. Also, visibility is there for the company.
So we are now into our third day. How has it been thus far in terms of, forget the business opportunities, but in terms of what you've seen as far as the show is concerned?
Show is good, very well laid out. We
Yeah.
have been participating in this show for many, many years.
Yes.
Starting from Mumbai to, I think, Noida, Gurgaon, everywhere.
Gurgaon, yes. And now Noida has kind of like become the base.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been good. So obviously we have, as far as India is concerned, the Prime Minister's laid out a roadmap a few years ago for Viksit Bharat 2047. So that gives you a roadmap as far as your business goes in terms of your planning.
Yeah.
But what do you see as the challenges? There always must be some challenges that you will face as a business in the ecosystem that you're operating in. What do you foresee those to be?
Generally, like delays in awarding the tenders, delays in construction are some of the challenges we face because once the machine stops, it takes time to revive the machine again.
Right.
But it's part and parcel of the job, what we do. In construction, it's a very common issue. In India, elsewhere also, in the world also, it's the same issue everywhere.
Right. So it's a very, you're in such a niche segment of the construction industry. Are there other areas where Herrenknecht has a presence globally, not just in India?
We have multiple products in our portfolio. TBM thus far remains the largest portfolio.
Yeah.
But we enter utility services like utility tunneling, smaller tunneling.
Mm-hmm.
This is called traffic tunneling, where mobility is the prime. And then you have the water tunnels, hydro projects. Tunnels are being done with TBMs now, railways. All these kind of portfolio we have with the TBMs. Apart from that, we have several group brands companies. They're part of the Herrenknecht group,
right? But
independent companies like supplying the MSVs.
Yep.
Tailored. These are also tailored equipment for a particular project.
Yes.
And then you have conveyors. Then you have manpower company. We have GTE. We call it.
Yeah.
Global tunneling experts. So if somebody wants to hire the people, we help them hire the people.
Yeah.
So back end complete integration is there for the tunneling.
Okay.
Right. Then we have guidance system. So many companies are there.
Right.
You can visit our website and see it.
Well, I encourage people who are viewing to visit the website.
Sure.
I'm talking to the main man, so that's much better.
It's a very interesting company.
Yeah.
Very interesting products.
Yeah.
And what to say? It's kind of a hidden jewel within Germany.
Yes.
Superb technology being produced, or innovations are being done.
Yeah.
Including geothermal, mining. So many things are coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be very, very interesting to have a longer chat.
Yes.
Together. I'm encouraging the audience to see the website, look into the products what we manufacture, and where the innovations are coming up. Yeah.
So actually, talking about that, it brings us to an important point. Is any part of the design, manufacturing, and skills development, does that come out of India at all?
Yes, of course. I have a design center.
Okay.
In Chennai.
Yeah.
We have a workshop and manufacturing facility in Chennai.
Mm-hmm.
We have lots of, say, localized parts, indigenous parts, but the technology remains with Germany.
Right.
So my team, design teams, work in hand with Germans in Germany, and they control the design, the selection of the material, bill of material, supply chain management, and so we have a lot of localization done here.
Right.
And it really keeps our people motivated. We are right now, 10 years back, we had 20 to 30 experts from Europe. Mm-hmm. So their knowledge is transferred to our fellow Indians.
And it's now just all local staff.
Everybody local. Yeah. We are a preferred suppliers. We are a preferred manpower suppliers also for the various projects.
What about skills? Do you find that there's a gap between what the skills you require and the skills that are coming out of universities and engineering colleges in India?
Right now, I only one complaint to make with the youngsters. They don't want to dirty their hands. They all want IT jobs, cushy jobs. Even my children are like that.
Oh my God, okay.
But no complaints. India is full of engineers, good engineers.
Yes.
One of the best in the world, English speaking. So
I think that's a big differentiator.
That's a big differentiator, big plus point for Indians.
Yeah.
And we have many Indians working in Schwano in our headquarters.
Okay.
They're part and parcel of the German teams.
Yeah.
And we keep sending our people for training. Like last year, I've sent 41 engineers from India for 142 weeks training.
142 weeks
of training. Total,
that's almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Total 41.
Right.
See,
Right. So that's
on an average.
That's 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks on average,
per person. Yeah.
So
okay.
It's expensive,
Yeah. Yes, Germany is an expensive place as well. Yes. Yeah.
So, but I mean, that's the way we train our people every year. This continues.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That's good for engineers out there to know that this kind of these initiatives do exist.
See the world also and see what kind of technology is being developed here.
Well, Mr. Garg, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Pleasure
And it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much.